Your home or car insurance company is supposed to be there for you when you need it the most, for unexpected disasters like fires, floods, hail, and accidents. But what happens if your insurance company unreasonably delays your claim or won't pay enough? Well, in law, we call this insurance bad faith, and that's a breach of your insurance contract. In the next few minutes, I'll explain everything you should know about insurance bad faith and what your rights are as a policyholder in Colorado. Insurance bad faith is just that. When your insurance company does not act in good faith, they act in bad faith. And that can be anything from denying your claim without reasonable justification or delaying payments that they should be making, again, without any reasonable justification. It's important for an insurance policyholder to understand bad faith because in Colorado, you have rights as a policyholder. You're not beholden to the insurance company and have to take what they give you. Your insurance company has obligations to you as well. An insurance agreement is a contract between you and the insurance company. There's obligation and rights that you have. There's obligations and rights that they have. And when the insurance company fails to live up to those, that's when your rights under Colorado law can compel them to have to compensate you not only for what they failed to do under the contract, but also for damages that are available in Colorado for policyholders. Insurance bad faith occurs when an insurance company doesn't live up to their end of the bargain. And what they're obligated to do under an insurance policy is pay claims that are owed pursuant to the terms of the policy, pay those claims timely without an unnecessary delay. They've also got an obligation to you as the policyholder to investigate the claim, to seek out evidence to not just support their position, but more so look for coverage rather than look for basis to deny coverage. They have to properly inform you of what the policy says and what it doesn't say. And if they misrepresent that to you, that can be an example of bad faith as well. It's important to remember that you can sue your insurance company if they act in bad faith with regard to your insurance policy. What we're looking for in these cases are typically three types of claims. The first one is a breach of contract because at its core, an insurance agreement is a contract. And if the insurance company fails to live up to those obligations, that's a breach of a contract. The second thing that we're looking at are statutory damages. Colorado has a law that says that if an insurance company unreasonably delays or denies payment of benefit that it owes under the policy, they can be held not only liable to you for the amount of what they should have paid or what they delayed paying, but penalties of up to 2 times that amount. Plus, they can be forced to pay for your attorney fees and costs in doing so. The third type of a claim that we look for in these cases most regularly is what we call common law bad faith. So if an insurance company acts in bad faith, that's wrong. That's what we call a tort. And that can expose them to damages to you for things like distress, putting you and your family in a situation where you've suffered as a result of a horrific weather incident or car wreck, and by not doing what they owe under the policy, that's obviously aggravating that stressful situation. So they can be made to compensate you for those damages as well. Having an attorney in a bad faith insurance situation is really important. This is a very complex area of law. Not only does it require an understanding and interpretation of an insurance policy, which is often intentionally written in a very confusing way, but it's also an understanding of what the law says an insurance company does or does not need to do in these situations. These cases often rely upon the opinions of experts to testify as to what is actually owed for the claim, and then also what are the standards by which the insurance company has to operate. So an attorney who practices in insurance bad faith is going to know what is the law, what are the issues in this case, what do we need to prove, and has access to those experts that can help support the claim. If a policyholder is able to prove that an insurance company acted in bad faith, they can be awarded damages that include not only the amount that was owed under the policy, but they can also get statutory damages, which include 2 times the amount of the benefit that's owed, attorney fees being paid for that the policyholder incurred, costs that the policyholder incurred in prosecuting their claim. They can also get compensation for what we call non-economic damages, which are things like the distress of having to go through the process and how the denial has affected their life. And they can also get interest for the amount of damages that should have been paid. You paid your premiums for years, and the insurance company should fulfill its end of the bargain. When it doesn't, I can help you hold your insurance company accountable for acting in bad faith. Let's get you the compensation you deserve. Call us to begin a free case assessment.